I've set a lot of standards in this town. I'm eating hummus now. If anybody knows anything about Northwest Indiana, you know that Northwest Indiana, a lot of times we call it DUI Central. You get a DUI real quick in Northwest Indiana. And I'm not exempt from it, like I've been in trouble. Like getting like pulled over and arrested is like the gayest thing ever. Well, actually, let me take that back. I do have gay friends, really close friends who are always getting on me. Like, we're not like physically getting on me, but like explaining to me, they're like, hey, why do you use the word gay? And I'm like, I don't mean gay like homosexual, I mean gay like stupid. And they're like, well, why don't you just use the word stupid? And I'm like, that's fucking gay, I'm not gonna do that. But just so you know, I'm not being malicious, I'm not being homophobic or anything. If you're in the crowd and I'm doing this joke, instead of using the word gay for stupid, I'm gonna use the word black. So let me start that joke over again. Getting pulled over and arrested is like the blackest thing ever. Nah, I don't like that either. I don't like that shit. I don't know what that amen was for. Like, there's a lot of roads that could have went, amen, black people get pulled over all the goddamn time.
I'm used to like it that way.
Okay. Thank you. Do you volunteer at like an inner city school? Like, you have that look. You have that look to you. You're like, oh, me, a little Tyrone, he's just so cute. I fed him today. Like, it's. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. We having a good time, guys? Good.
During this time when there's so much focus on our physical health, it's important not to forget about our mental health. With all the changes happening as we overcome this pandemic, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, anxious, and stressed.
I'm sick of being sick. I've had it. I want to get back to work, but I'm not ready. And I don't have a plan. Yeah, that's where we are right now.
This is a time where a lot of people are feeling anxiety. Quite frankly, I imagine most people are.
SARS was not nearly as contagious as this. By the way, Chris, it was a lot more lethal.
I'm scared. I'm scared by the potential of this. And it frustrates me because I can't get out of this basement. I still have this low-grade fever. I can't shake it. And I know everybody tells me it's gradual, it takes time, it's anywhere between 2 to 3.5 weeks.
This is a time where a lot of people are feeling anxiety. Quite frankly, I imagine most people are.
It is causing people depression, and it's creating brain fog, and it's creating edginess in people. That can happen through fever also, as you do your research and all that. I know you know this already done. I'm experiencing that. It messes with your head, this virus. And I don't know where it leaves you afterwards. And the experts I'm talking to are saying to me increasingly, yes, we've seen that. But how do you treat it, and what does it mean down the road?
else speak. This is my part, nobody 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 else speak.
What I thought it was. It wasn't the jazzy ad-lib porn that I assumed. Like I was like, oh, there's a thing called scat porn? That's cool. And then I looked it up and I was expecting, you know, no, just shitting. Like that's all it was.
I didn't see him before. I can't believe I didn't see it. I can't believe I didn't see it before. I can't believe I didn't see it.
My wife is of the, you guys might understand this, the Caucasian persuasion. You know, there's a lot of things that comes with that. You know, she has to understand things from my perspective a lot of times. I have to understand things from her perspective. I have to understand that she is a witch. Not like, you know, this is not a slur, or she's not like the green kind or anything like that. Like she, you know, she celebrates the seasons when they come in. I got a bunch of colored rocks in my pocket. I don't know what the fuck they do. And when I found that out, I was like, okay. When we were dating, I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. It's kind of like spooky and kind of sexy, like kind of cool. Like, and then I really believed it. Like I was like, you're really a witch. And then we moved in together. And then maybe there were times where we were out partying too much, or and then maybe we missed a bill, maybe a ComEd bill, and she was worried about it. And I'm just like, do the thing. And she said, what are you talking about? I was like, I don't know, twiggle your nose around, or you need to get a steak from outside, or something like that. Like, just fix it. Like, you're a witch, right? Like, and she's like, well, no, it's not like that. And I was like, well, what the fuck is the point? Like, I should have known that there was something fishy about it, because when we were dating, we did a sexy thing. I got off of work on Halloween, and I came home, and she was dressed very witchy, sexy-like, and then she drew a circle in the floor, and there was like a pentagram, and there were candles everywhere, and we did that, and we had sex in that circle, and we still couldn't pay the ComEd bill after that. So, I thought I was automatically an Illuminati. I didn't know. But because my wife is of the Caucasian persuasion, there are a lot of things that I have to learn to manage and to deal with in a very professional way. Mostly her father-in-law, who is a Trump supporter. Real fun guy. Sometimes he just asks. He's like the type of guy that, you know, he knows that I do stand-up comedy, so he'll say a joke that's like slightly racist, and he was like, you can use that in your act anytime. And I'm like, I don't think you own the rights to that racism, but that's fine. He asked me one time, he said to me one time, it was the most ridiculous thing, he's like, what's better than getting together at a rally with all your fellow countrymen and watching fireworks go off and listening to patriotic songs? And I'm like, a ton of shit. Like, a ton of shit. Sex is better. Weed is better. Taco Bell is better. Like, it's all better. I hate White Claw. White Claw's better. I'm sorry, I just don't don't find that fun. When we first got together, there was a little bit of a, he was like, ooh, black guy. That's what I imagine he said. And we sat down, we talked about it, and because I already have a daughter, and he is her father, I understood. He was just like, hey, I just want my daughter to be safe. And I understood that. And then he took a right turn and was like, I just don't want her to be in a situation of any drive-bys. And I'm like, have you heard me talk? Not gonna be any drive-bys anytime soon. He also said, followed up with, I don't want to be, I didn't even know this was a stereotype. He told me, he said, I don't want any pit bull accidents. And I was like, what? Like, I was like, are you, at first I thought, I was like, you mean king of reggaeton, Pitbull? Like, no, we don't listen to Pitbull. So you don't have to worry about it.
Silence. I am weak and moving from this. I am moving the ashes from the fire, and I think I found the answer. I still feel you're with me. Are you still
Thank you. I don't want this to come off as an emotional plea, but I am not okay. That's okay. Let the cards fall where they may, but just know that I am not okay, and that is okay. I'm gonna almost likely lose this hand anyway, and I don't want this to come off as like some desperate display, but I am not okay, and I guess that's okay. Why am I doing beat poetry? Clearly I'm not okay. I'm emotional, emo, lost my ego. I'm a depressed CeeLo. Why doing beat poetry? Is it these uncertain times? Do uncertain times cause this uncertain mind manifested into words to make uncertain rhymes? And I'm getting uncertain chimes on my phone, and in these uncertain times, I don't want to be alone. Old exes, new friends, it's all a blur, but the end justifies the means. Conversation leads to things, and then the lonely rears its head. Now you're just inside your jeans. Dude, why in the fuck am I doing my poetry? Seriously, I am not okay. I guess that's just my new way. Every day someone assures me it'll be okay. I'm not trying to make this a public display. There's not really anything else anybody else could say. Inebriated at night, salty tears all day, bruh. I am not okay.
Raising a daughter is hard. gonna tell you how hard it is real quick. Sometimes I come back to Indiana, I bring it back to Indiana, and I have friends who also have kids, so we try to meet up with the kids, we try to catch up with each other, so we take them to the park, we let them play on the park, we sit on the park bench and smoke weed, because we're awesome dads, and this was happening, and we let it happen, and I saw his son chasing a bunch of girls on the playground, and I kind of leaned over to him and said, hey, your son's kind of a pimp on the playground. And he leaned back over to me and he said, yeah, you know what they say, young, dumb, and full of cum. Which was funny before I had a daughter, but now not so funny. But when I heard it, I freaked the fuck out, and I was like, what? Is he trying to tell me that there's pedophiles in this park and they're trying to fill kids with cum? Like, no, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Like, so I'm like, no, we gotta go. Kayla, let's go. Kayla, and my daughter's half white, so she only half listens to me, you know? So I'm like, Kayla, let's go. And I get fed up, I don't know what else to say to get her attention. I'm like, hey, you wanna get filled with cum? Let's go. What I didn't realize is the other parents in the park had no idea where my brain was at. So I'm thinking there's a pedophile in the park, filling kids with cum. They think I'm a black pedophile in the park, which, by the way, is like a unicorn, doesn't exist, totally you guys' crime. But I got embarrassed. I was like, I don't want to look at anybody. I covered my face. I was like, I'm just going to grab her hand and get the fuck out of here. I cover my face. I grab her hand. Like, I get in the car. I put her in the car seat. I drive a mile down the road. I look through the rearview mirror. There's an Asian kid in my car, which I felt kind of patriotic because I borrowed something from China. But if you guys go to a park and you see a poster with my face on it, it's probably not for the tomfoolery show, but it's bullshit propaganda. My name is Keith Evans, guys.